I'm the C team for chairperson.
The chairperson. You're the CP.
The C team. But I got a ringer from the B team. Folks on Zoom, can you hear me? Okay. Can y'all hear me in the room?
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you, Lene. I was asking the room.
Yes, we hear you, but you're not. But you're not here.
We're part of the room, Lacey. We're not.
I'm sorry, Eileen, I couldn't hear you.
I said we're part of the room because we're here.
Okay.
So we can answer.
Okay. All right.
You're not in the speaker is what we were trying to say.
See, that's what I thought.
Not in the speaker.
Because this was ready, but not hot.
There you go. Now you're there.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom and welcome to our Erev Shabbat Services. I am Lacey Dalby and this is Rod Hudson. We are filling in for Rabbi Lisa Goldstein tonight. And we will begin our service on page 10 or 128 in the Big Book with Hinei Matov.
Hinei matov u'manayim,
Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei matov, Hinei matov. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hinei matov, Hinei matov. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Hinei matov u'manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Okay, we continue with our candle lighting. On pages 3 and 2, or page 121 and 120, do I have a volunteer to do the candle lighting?
Okay, I'll do it. Okay.
Great.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous now. Okay.
There it is. It's already out? Is that what you were saying?
No, that's.
Okay.
Do you want me to say this? As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of generations of Israel who have kindled light. So may we, in our own way, be among those who kindle light.
Am I supposed to do this one? Am I supposed to do that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
O source of light and truth, creator of eternal law of goodness, help us find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to kind acts of peace and love. Thank you. Should I? Thank you. All right. Okay, can I say it? Ura ata ayunai ayuhenu marshe. Okay, I need help. I'm sorry, guys.
Shall we all do it together? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Taya. Yasher Koach. Okay, we will continue on page 8 or 126. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services, but I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life. Page 20 or 138, Lahadodi. As always, we'll do verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, rising before verse 9 to greet the Sabbath bride.
Lekadodi legrad kala Tane Shabbat lekabela Lekadodi legrad kala Tane Shabbat lekabela Shamor v'zikor b'dibor echad Yishmi'anu echad yuchad Adonai echad U'shma'o echad V'shemo tiferet v'litilah Lekadodi legrad kala B'nei Shabbat lekabela Lekadodi legrad kala B'nei Shabbat lekabela Legrad Shabbat lekumelcha Ki mekor habracha Merosh Mekayem Mesuka Sof Maaseh B'Shabbat Tilah Lekadodi Legrad Kala B'nei Shabbat Lekabela Lekadodi Legrad Kala B'nei Shabbat lekabela Hitoreri Kila Ore Kumi Ori Uri Shiraberi Kavod Adonai Alayim Lekadodi legrad kala B'nei Shabbat lekabela Lecha dodi lekrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam simcha v'tola. Tov shemelech gam sukkah boi kala lecha dodi lekrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lecha dodi lekrat kala b'nei Shabbat nekavela.
Please be seated. We continue on page 27, followed by 26, which are 145 and 144 in the Big Book. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence. The Hatzi Kaddish, page 26.
Yikadal v'kadash shemei Rabbah Yamad yivrach yurkev yanlik malkutei V'chayechon v'yomechon v'ukadedon Yisrael Ba'agala uvizman karib V'niru
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Le'omaya Yitbarach
Yitbarach Yishtabach Yitpa'ar Yitramam Yitnosei Yitadar Yitalei Yitalah Shemei Krishabrihu Leila Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nehemata Damiran B'yama V'miru
Amen. We continue with the call to prayer on page 28 or 146. As comfortably able, please rise and remain standing through the Shema.
Barakut et Adonai Hamivoram Baruch Adonai Hamivoram Leolam Vayed.
Page 31 or 149. Please read with me at the top of the page. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 32 or 150. Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Page 34 or 152.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malkuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated and join me on page 37 or 155, and let's read this one together. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. I keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work. Whether you are tired or you are rested, let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God. Page 39 or 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Page 40 or 158, Mihamoka.
Mi kamoka pa'elem Adonai, mi kamoka neder kodesh. No ta'ilot o sefelet, no ta'ilot o sefelet. Malkut Teka, Ra'uvaneka, Okei Hayam, Lifnei Moshe Miriam, Ze'eliyah Miriamru, Adonai Emor, Adonai Emor, Le'olam Vaed. V'ne'emar kivada Adonai et Yaakov, U'yakalo Maya Kazak Memenu, Baruch atah Adonai,
Ushamo.
God Yisrael.
Amen. We continue on page 42 or 160. Please join me at the bottom of the page. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace, and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel. For your name's sake, be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life and to peace evermore. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 44, 162, Vishamru.
Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et
HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ראובן בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי, וביום השביעי, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We continue on page 46 or 164 for the tefillah. Please rise as comfortably able.
Adonai Sefatai Tiftar
Ufia Gita Hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu Bimotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor Mehanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Mekonei HaKol, Bezocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. Page 50 or 168. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומק נופלים ברופא עולים, ומתיר אסורים, Umekayem emunato lishene afar mihamoka pal kevurot umidom melech memit umechaye umasmiach Yeshua v'ne'amanata l'chayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol. Page 52 or 170. Atah kadosh v'shem hakadosh v'kadoshim b'hoyon yelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai hayel hakadosh. Page 57 or 175. Please join me at the bottom of the page. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levarcha b'riyah na'avod. Page 60 or 178, Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rava Yisrael Kal Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Kal Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon Lekol HaShalom. Ki atahu melech Adon Lekol HaShalom. Shalom Rava Yisrael Kal Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Kal Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'neka lekareh et Amka Yisrael ve'al Shah B'shlomeka. Shalom Rava Yisrael Kal Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Kal Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
I forgot to ask y'all to sit at the end of the tefillah. I apologize. Please be seated. And we will take a few moments for silent prayer, guided by the words on the next few pages or those in our hearts. When we come back, we'll be on page 62 or 180 with Oseh Shalom.
Page 62. Oh, say shalom bimroma. Uya say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru, Imru, Amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael.
Okay. It does not look like Grace or Mary are with us tonight, but are there any birthday or anniversary blessings that I don't know about?
I think Grace is here.
No.
No? Okay.
No, she's I believe she's still in Brazil.
Okay, I think she's sitting there.
Hmm.
Is Grace here? Okay,
When I spoke with her
Sorry.
last week, she was in Brazil.
okay.
All right. Well, we will move right on to our prayer for healing then. Page 253 or 371 in the big book. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless those who are ill. Ronnie Ames, April Bell, Elaine Boschnack, Bruce Dalby, Bryant Dalby, Nell Dalby, Carolyn Dowling, Stuart Dowling, Bob Edinger, Dolores Edinger, Emma Elder, Barbara Frisbee, Teresa Gilliland, Rachel Goldberg, Jerry Grant, Rachel Gray Castro, Irene Heichman, Katie Johnson, Rick Kramer, Mary Krause, Pamela Langdon, Pastor Sandra LaFeisty, Linda Manning, Robert Manning III, Dennis Martin, Shannon McFarland, Carol Miller, Cheryl Reed, Pamela Roberto, Jeannie Saloni, Shimshon ben Avraham Visara, Mike Stern, Katie Trujillo, April Thomason, Karen Usatine, Steve Weintraub, Marvin Zimmerman. Does anyone here in the actual physical room have a name to add? Adam?
I have several actually. So Michael Fraser, Christina Paulkowitz, Bill Akerson, Cheryl Johnson, Hunter, and Alyssa. And I forget their last name.
Thank you. Rob?
Jennifer Aaron.
Taya?
My mother, yeah.
Betsy?
Zebediah Ford, missing children and missing pets.
Thank you. And those on Zoom, do you have a name to add? Okay. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us say, Amen. We continue with the Misha Barak that we sing directly beneath that.
Misheberak Avotenu Mikol HaBraka Naimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberak Imotenu Mikol HaBraka Lavotenu. As those in need of healing, with reproof wash them, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
Amen. I would like to welcome Pam Langdon, who is going to deliver our Devar Torah tonight. Rod, she's going to need the. Thank you.
I can speak pretty well.
Why don't you use it just for the hay of it? Then
You're tying me
Oh.
down.
you can use this one.
Oh, no, good. I'll be all right.
All right.
Actually, I could probably put it up here.
You could.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening, braving the weather. There we go. We have what I want to say, we have rain coming. I don't think it's hit just yet, but thank you. Can everyone hear me? Okay.
Loud and
All
clear.
right, okay, great. Our parsha for tonight is Bahalateka. It's exciting. It has a lot of things in there that we're all pretty familiar with. So I tried to find something a little different to talk about. We know that the Israelites, to this time frame, they're in the wilderness. Somebody wants in. Okay, the Israelites are in the wilderness. They have received the Torah. They built the Mishkan, and they organized themselves under tribal banners. Each group had their own banner. And then God gives Moses a practical command with profound spiritual meaning. And so I'm reading tonight Numbers 10, 1 and 2. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Make 2 trumpets of hammered silver. You shall make them of hammered work. They shall be for you to summon the community and set the divisions in motion." These silver trumpets symbolized unity, order, and protection. They were made of hammered silver, and silver is a metal linked to redemption and refinement through effort. They had to hammer these to make them. And they were sounded only by the priests. It was their duty to make them sound. Their clear signals brought structure to a large and diverse wandering nation. A long, sustained blast on both trumpets summoned the entire community. Everybody was supposed to show up when they heard both of them. If they heard only one, that was meant for the leaders only, They were to come forward to meet with Moses. Short blasts directed the different tribal divisions to begin their journey in sequence. They would go out in in threes, and the trumpets would tell them where to start and where to go. Later in the chapter, the trumpets sounded in times of war so that the people would be remembered before the Lord your God and be delivered from your enemies. Numbers 10:9. In this way, the silver trumpets served two vital purposes. They united the Jewish people as a community, as a society, and an emerging nation. And they called them to a purposeful action and protection. This purpose of the trumpets applied to the generation of those in the wilderness. But for future generations, the trumpets are to be used during times of trouble or on festive occasions during temple service. Though we no longer hear actual or literal silver trumpets, their message still reaches us today in moments of communal need, through inspired leadership, in times of crisis, in the rhythms of the Jewish calendar, thinking of the holidays. Our first challenge is recognition of that call of the silver trumpets. In our chaotic, noisy world, it is easy to miss the signal calling us to something larger than our individual selves or our lives. The Torah teaches us the importance of staying alert and being ready to respond. What happens when we hesitate or ignore the call? Jewish history offers a sobering lessons. When the spies brought back a frightening report, the people hesitated to enter the land, and an entire generation lost their opportunity. When the golden calf was built, the people responded to the wrong voice, leading to division, delay, and death. Today, when congregations hesitate to come together for renewal, when communities remain silent in congregations, hesitate to come together, remain silent in the face of rising anti-Semitism, or when individuals wait for someone else to act first, the consequences are real. We have weakened institutions and societies, lost momentum and energy, and united strength is diminished. Hesitation fragments us. Division makes us smaller and more vulnerable. On the other hand, when we answer the call promptly, together, we build strength, just like a muscle that develops through repeated use. We're pumping iron. Together, we're stronger. Congregations that come for shared projects, such as building educational programs, performing acts of hesed, supporting Israel, or standing united on important issues, develop deeper bonds, greater resilience, and increased capability for the future. This includes hands-on work of sustaining our own congregation, ensuring it has the resources to continue serving as a spiritual home, a center of learning, and a source of hesed for our members, as well as the wider community. Just as the silver trumpets called the Israelites to pool their efforts and move forward together, We are being called today to pull together so our shul can meet its responsibilities with strength and confidence. When we respond generously and mutually to this need, we are investing in our shared future, strengthening our ability to carry out the sacred tasks to which we are called, and protecting the vitality of Jewish life in our midst for generations to come. This strength is both practical and spiritual. Coordinated action allows us to accomplish deeds far beyond that what any one person could do alone, while unity opens avenues for divine remembrance, protection, and blessing. Now let's compare the silver trumpets to another key Jewish instrument, the shofar, because they serve as a complementary role. The silver trumpets were straight, made of hammered silver, and blown only by the priests. Their purpose was primarily external and practical, to summon the community, coordinate movement, complete tasks, and pray for protection in times of danger. They represent structured leadership and national unity. The shofar, by contrast, is made from a ram's horn. It's natural, usually curved, more primal. It can be blown by priests or anyone in the community. Its sound is penetrating and emotional. I don't know about you, but when I hear a shofar, the hair stands up on the back of my neck. It's so internal. Long tekiah, broken shavarim, and staccato teruah. The shofar calls us inwardly. It stirs the soul to teshuva and to encounter the divine. We hear it and we feel it, most powerfully on Rosh Hashanah, the day of judgment and remembrance. And it recalls the revelation at Sinai and the Akedah. In the temple, the two instruments were often used together, but with distinct voices. The trumpet organized the community externally. The shofar stirred the heart internally. Together, they teach a profound lesson. True communal strength requires both dimensions, external unity for action and protection, and internal renewal for spiritual depth. The hammered silver trumpets ask us, will our congregation and community answer the signal for shared deeds and collective strength? The shofar asks us, are we willing to wake up, to change, and to repair what is broken within us and among us? The silver trumpets of Numbers 10 still resonate with our generation. They call us to gather not merely for survival, but for a higher mission. They summon us to move forward with purpose, to stand together for protection, and together with the voice of the shofar to grow both outwardly strong and inwardly revitalized. The question each of us must answer is this: when the trumpet sounds in our time, in our shul, our local Jewish community, or the Jewish people as a whole, will we recognize it? Will we respond without hesitation? And in doing so, will we help build a strong, unified, purposeful community capable of carrying us forward with blessing? May we be worthy to hear the calls clearly, to answer them together, and to see the strength, protection, and redemption that come when we Jewish people move as one. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you. Pam, that was breathtaking. Thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. Yasher Koach and Toda Rabah. Shabbat Shalom again to everyone in the room, those on Zoom, and those joining us on YouTube Live. I hesitate to say this announcement because people are going to look at that example and say, well, I can't do that. But I will make my first announcement that, hey, it is our summer of volunteer Divrei Torah. Please, if you have any desire and ability at all, sign up for a week. It gives Rabbi a little extra time to prepare for the High Holy Days if one of us can take the Devar Torah off her plate for that week. We can get you resources. It can be on any topic that you find in the Parsha for that week. I'm willing to brainstorm with people. And Pam is just a master of the medium. I'm sure a lot of you could do very, very well too. But I also know from experience, people will say, well, I can't do that. I can't write like that. So.
Hear the trumpet.
Hear the trumpet. In a very small congregation with a horizontal leadership structure like ours, you aren't going to often hear that single trumpet. It's almost always the double. Everybody, we need everybody. So, need everybody for the Divrei Torah. In addition, we are about to start preparing for our choir for the High Holy Days. If you have any interest in that, please contact Rabbi. And it's not in the bulletin this week, but I do still need volunteers to learn how to use the sound system. It's getting impossible to be chairperson, choir member, and sound system person on the High Holy Days. Okay, further announcements. Please join the Congregation Shalom Mahjong Club this Sunday, June 7th at 1:30 p.m. for Mahjong. You can contact Sandra or Andrea for more information. Please save the date for Congregation Shalom's annual meeting on Sunday, June 14th at 10 a.m. We'll be having a potluck brunch. Please RSVP. And RSVP whether you're coming to the brunch or not, because we have to have a quorum for this meeting or the business of the annual meeting cannot take place according to our bylaws. So if you can come, in person preferably, but if you have to, online, please RSVP so we know if we have a quorum. And finally, please save the date for our June 19th no-host dinner, our third Friday dinner, at Luscious Dumplings on I-10. Now that is right next door to the Chili's that we went to last month. And the menu looks wonderful. I think we're gonna have a great time. Come out and join us. All right, that is it for announcements. We will continue with our service. On page 282 through 287 for Elenu.
Aleinu l'shibeach l'adon hakol,
Latet kedula yotzer breshit, shehu notesh shamayim v'yoseh oretz, u'moshavim shamayim ma'al, u'shinat zo
Elohim, Hu Eloheinu, Echad,
v'anachnu korem
U'nishtakavim u'modim, Lifnei Melech, Malchei Hamlakim,
HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
V'yemor,
V'chaya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad. U'shemo echad. Before we do the mourner's Kaddish, in my announcements, I forgot to thank my co-leader tonight, Rod Hudson, for blessing us with his beautiful voice. Thanks again to Pam. Thank you, Taya, for doing the candle lighting. Thank you, Adam, for helping with setup, and Cindy for helping with setup, and Pam and Kevin for helping with setup. And now we turn to page 295. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, and those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. This Shabbat, we remember James Phillips, father of Ryan Phillips, who is in the period of Shloshim, and Jana Lesser, wife of Richard Usatine, whose yahrzeit is observed today. We remember 10 people who perished in the Holocaust: Nettie Stomberger, Bella Moldovan, Esti Ungerleider, Irvin Lebowitz, Abraham Grunfeld, Sarah Frischman, Minka Moses, Ruth Okrent, Perla Peak, Isaac Koch. Does anyone in the room have a name to add for yahrzeit? Yes, Adam.
Zachary McClendon.
Anyone on Zoom? Please join me on page 294 or 598, rising as comfortably able. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, ve'alma divra hrute v'amlif malchute, v'chayev kon v'choyesh kon, uv'dechai d'chol beit Yisrael. Ba'agalai vizman kariv v'meru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarak le'olam omeh almaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha brihu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Bimru, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom. Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel. Bimru, Amen. Please be seated. We will conclude on page 330 or 634 with Ma Yefeh Hayom.
Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom.
Maya Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Maya
Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Maya Hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Do I have a volunteer to do the Kiddush? Sure. Thank you, Betsy. We have it printed out if you would prefer not to bring your book. Rod will give you the microphone.
Do you want me to sing it?
Yes. Oh, it's page 5 or 123.
Baruch Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Baruch Adonai,
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzah b'anu, v'shabbat kodsho,
Be'ahava v'ratzon imilanu, zikaron lema'aseh bereshit, ki hu yom tevilah lemikra kodesh, zecher l'tziat mitzrayim, ki banu b'charta v'tanu kidasha mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodesh be'ahava u'ratzon inhaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. L'chaim. Thank you, Betsy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lachem min haaretz b'te'avon. Shabbat Shalom. I'm going to take us off YouTube, and then those on Zoom can feel free to